Wait, what? What's up, everybody? It is time for another Rebel Nerd Radio. There are some technical difficulties. It's not airing on Facebook.
Gotta love Facebook.
Gotta love it. What the hell, man?
Gotta love the difficulties.
Got to love it. That's messed up.
We keep telling people you need to come to YouTube anyway.
Just come to YouTube.
Just come to YouTube. Just come over to YouTube. It's a lot easier.
Forget about Facebook. I mean, it's getting to the point now where most of them are coming from YouTube anyway.
Mm-hmm.
We just need to get more of them to come over to YouTube and subscribe.
Yeah, makes our lives easier.
Yeah. So we're back. We made it another week, and we actually showed up. This is episode number 232. We are going to be taking a look back at the TV show Ahsoka. So, should be fun. As you can see,
rather delightful small show called Ahsoka. Season 1.
So as you can see, we've got a guest with us today to talk about Ahsoka. We've got Blue back with us for it's been a little bit.
It's been a minute. I actually don't know the last proper episode I was in.
You were in the Revenge of the Sith retrospective that we did a couple months ago.
Sounds like me.
And apparently he needs a nap.
No, I just woke up from actually this is post nap. I'm yawning because I just woke up. This is me waking up from a nap to be on the show. My sleep schedule is pretty substantially fucked right now.
All right, well, who do we have in the chat so far for tonight? We have Matt, who was apparently getting impatient.
No.
Come on. How's it going, Steve? Steve number 2. We have we don't have very many. We've got Stacy the Star. I don't think have we seen Stacy the Star in here before? I don't know if we have.
I don't think so. Hi, Stacy.
How's it going?
Howdy.
I'm sure more people will join.
Yeah. Don't mind me. I'm checking Facebook to see if I was able to
figure out why it's working.
I can see if I can finally get it.
Facebook instead of running the show.
No, I'm trying to see. Did you not listen here? Listen to what I just said. Okay,
no, I heard. I just had a wise.
Okay, it is live now on Facebook. So okay. Stacey watched our live stream about Rey and the sequels. Now, very good, very good,
very cool.
Well, got a cat playing in the window. So, Blue, what have you been up to this week? Anything interesting? Probably a lot of gaming.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh, sleeping. Apparently, I have been getting up to a fair bit of gaming. Not necessarily anything I want to play, but I've been spending a lot of time around someone and they play games. So I've been playing games with someone, which means I've just been there while other people have fun. It's been awesome.
Cool. Very cool.
Oh, I remember that now. Okay, I remember Stacy. Okay.
Yeah, Stacy actually did something we told them to do. That's weird.
Yeah. Wow.
Man, I don't
Wow.
even do that.
We better be careful about what we tell people to do from now on, because if they actually do it, we may be held responsible for things that we don't want to be held responsible for. I'm just saying.
Don't watch Star Wars.
Just throwing that out there. Watch more Star Wars.
Watch more Star Wars.
If you do anything that we tell you to do, watch more Star Wars.
Heck yeah.
Speaking of which,
what have you done this week besides work?
Me?
Yes.
I actually, I was actually pretty lucky. We are in the midst of a pretty good windstorm, and we had a lot of rain. And I actually got lucky tonight. I didn't have to stay, which was good. We didn't have enough going on at work, which is great. And currently, right now, this week, we have been doing cleaning and prepping. We're having a barbecue this weekend. I'm cooking 50 plus pounds of meat for a barbecue this weekend.
And I wasn't invited.
What's everyone else eating?
I know. I'm
okay. I was like, yes, you were. Gosh dang it.
I wasn't invited.
Well, yeah. My dad said the same thing. He goes, how come I wasn't invited? I said, Dad, you live on the northeast side of Indiana. I'm like, I don't think you're going to drive 12 hours to go to a barbecue. I'm just saying. But but so we're gonna have. I'm actually going to be cooking about 50 plus pounds of meat, some brisket and pork belly, and we've got all kinds of people coming over for a good little barbecue for like a Halloween theme kind of thing. So
yeah,
technically, I mean, since we're doing Ahsoka, there's zombies in Ahsoka, and this is Halloween week, where this is kind of a Halloween-ish, esque show.
Another newcomer, Natalie.
Oh, hi, Natalie.
Welcome, Natalie.
Hello.
Also, yes. Also excited for the new season. Yes,
definitely excited.
Very excited for the new season. Yes.
There's something else you did, JD, that you didn't mention.
Oh, Kryptonian Chronicles. Sunday.
Me and Dave did a new episode of Kryptonian Chronicles where we talked about Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow.
Yep. We had a very good conversation. It's a very good comic. If you have not had a chance to read it and you are a DC /Superman Supergirl fan, I highly recommend it. It's a very good comic. We had a very good productive conversation about it. If you are a Patreon, you get early access to it. If you're not, it will be coming out on Facebook here or YouTube here shortly.
Eventually.
And you'll get a chance to watch it. But we did do that. Like I said, a lot of fun. We have good conversations about that, and we're going to try to make those more of a regular thing to review new and old. We're going to try. We stress the word try. Life happens, busy happens. Things. So things and stuff. But hey, Spencer. But if you get a chance, if you're a Patreon, please go check that out. But if you aren't and you want to become one, I encourage you to become a Patreon so you get to see it. And then if you just wait for a little while on YouTube, it will be coming out on YouTube for everybody to see later down the road. And then we, again, like I said, we will be recording more episodes. So that'll be a lot of fun.
Yes, it is. It is coming out in July. We did actually discuss the movie during our conversation quite a few times. Because, I mean, at least on my end, I can't speak for Dave and JD, but I am really looking forward to that movie.
Yes, I am now that I've read the comic. I'm excited. And especially now that I know Jason Momoa is going to play Lobo and he's actually going to be in it, I am kind of excited to see how that all turns out. That will be fun.
Yeah.
Yep. So, but also, for those of you who I have not got a chance to talk to, because I did not have this announcement at the last show, and I announced this on Discord and a few other places, but for those of you who are a part of the show, but you're not on our Discord, which I still don't understand why you're not, I wanted to let everybody know, because I told everybody I would keep them updated. As of last Wednesday, my Jedi cosplay was accepted by the Rebel Legion, and I am now officially a member of the Rebel Legion.
Hell yeah.
Awesome.
So yes, my Jedi outfit, my cloak, everything I had that I submitted was accepted, and I'm now officially a member of the Rebel Legion. And so from here on, it will be the. I'm actually we're going to be working on. My girlfriend is trying to put together a General Leia outfit, and we're going to be working on that for a little bit. She has mostly everything. There's just a few small pieces that we need for it. So that way she can complete her General Leia from the last well, it's going to be from the Force Awakens and Last Jedi as the outfit that she's specifically going to be doing. But she has most of it done already. We're actually going to be getting a hair piece for the back, so it's a little bit easier for her to do her hair. And we just need a ring and one other thing, and she will actually have all the pieces that she needs, and then we will be submitting her outfit. And then for me, as I've kind of told people before, the next conquest will be I will be actually trying to put together and order the Darth Vader from Empire Strikes Back outfit. And so that will be my next conquest. Now that I'm part of the Rebel Legion, now I will be a part of the 501st once I get that done. If I can get it done, if I can get it accepted, and so on, which is because it's a named character, it's going to be a lot harder. But it's going to be costly too. So it's certainly not going to be a fast process. But yeah, that'll be the next costume to get. But for now, yeah, got into the Rebel Legion. I'm excited. I'm happy about that. That's great. It's pretty cool. So I'm excited. I'm excited. So yeah.
And yes, Stacy, like Natalie said, those are different universes. The movie universe that he played Aquaman in is essentially doesn't.
The Snyderverse.
It's just it doesn't exist. And,
it's the Snyderverse for those of you who like
Snyderverse.
The Snyderverse.
And he really didn't make sense as Aquaman anyway, but he does make sense as Lobo. But moving on,
I'm sorry. I think he will kill Lobo. I think he has the personality, the look, everything. I think he will kill Lobo.
Absolutely.
Aquaman
looks like Lobo.
I mean, I wasn't upset about his Aquaman, but his Aquaman, I don't think he really was. I think he would have fit better as Lobo the whole time. I think they should have done Lobo instead of Aquaman, but that's just me.
Yeah. I think he did the best with the script he was given.
Well, him and Henry Cavill. But yeah, that's a whole other discussion.
Correct, Stacey.
Stacey,
yes.
I think.
Yes, that's correct.
Retconned, just.
I think there's going to be a different Wonder Woman, though.
Yep.
Yeah, I think they're recasting her.
Yeah.
Yep, for sure. Yes, and it's not technically retconned. It's just like we said, it's part of the Snyderverse, which is the Zack Snyder version of the Justice League. So that's like Henry Cavill, Gal Gadot, and Jason Momoa as Aquaman, and then those guys, all those movies that came out having to do with all that. But now that James Gunn is now, what is he, like executive director of DC?
Yeah, basically.
The DCU or whatever. Now that James Gunn's been kind of put in the helm, hey Bear. Now that James Gunn's been kind of put in charge, and they tasked him with bringing it to light, it will be based on probably. I'm Steve. You might be able to correct me if I'm wrong, but it will be based off of now going forward the new Superman movie that just came out. It will all be part of that universe, and it will all be part of that universe.
That's
the James Gunn universe, if you will.
Yeah, that's basically the launching point.
Yeah.
Of course, the next movie that's coming out will in that universe will be Supergirl.
Mm-hmm.
And then there are plans for other ones, but
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Do we know what's coming after that, or do we just know what stuff is coming after that?
I think they were leaning pretty hard towards the Wonder Woman. I
know that they're doing a Batman and Robin movie, but that's about it.
That's way down the line. They haven't even.
Yeah, because don't they have another Batman one coming out that's going to have Hush in it? But I don't think that's part of this universe.
The Batman, no.
That's the Matt Reeves.
Yeah, Matt Reeves, like Batman Part 2, the Batman Part 2, I think is going to continue as its own universe. I actually think that Robert Pattinson and David Corenswet would be a fantastic World's Finest. I think that'd be awesome. But if that's not
Could
going
you
to happen,
imagine? That would be
it'd be phenomenal. Imagine.
Oh, I think
this,
I can agree. I think that
beacon
would be
of
great.
hope and this shadow of darkness, and then they're best friends. That's what I want. But I do think that they're going to continue on their own. I also don't think it's going to be
the Batman and Robin. They're going to be going with like an older Batman.
Yeah, they're bringing back Val
anyway.
Moving
on. Man, where are we at? Let me check my note. Oh, yeah, I didn't do much this week. I went and saw the Bruce Springsteen biopic.
How was that?
I liked it. I will say, I don't think everybody's going to like it. I like it because the hell?
That's a weird reason to like it.
That's
how are you making that noise with your mouth, man?
No, no, I like
that was awesome.
Because number one, I like music biopics in general.
That is true.
Number two, I am, clearly a huge music fan. And number three, I'm a fan of Bruce Springsteen. So the story was interesting enough. Some people might find it boring, and I can understand that, but it was not boring to me. Hey, Flash fan, I don't think you've been in the chat before. Welcome.
Hey, Flash fan. Hey, welcome. The only thing about music, like biopics and stuff like that, or like biopics about people's lives, is that after I watched Bohemian Rhapsody, and I found out how far from the actual, like, how far it was from how, the whole history of Queen, I was kind of disappointed. I was like, God, they just, they can't.
Yeah,
it was supposed to be a biopic of their life to tell the story for the most part in a flash format, but it turns out a lot of the stuff wasn't even true.
Yeah, I get that.
Most of it wasn't even true. The only thing they actually got right was, from what I understand, the only thing they really got right was when they did Live Aid at the end of the movie. Pretty much that was done frame by frame to be exact, but how they met, how they formed the band, how he got AIDS, when he announced it, all of that stuff. That was all fake. It wasn't true. Yeah,
it was a fictional version of Freddie Mercury to sell movie tickets.
Yeah, and I just, when it comes to real tangible people that we know from history, that aggravates the crap out of me that they put so much. They have to over dramatize it to the point where most of it's a lie. I'm like, okay, I'm done. I'm done with biopics.
I'd take a boring movie that's accurate over a really interesting movie that's full of bullshit.
Like one of the movies, I'll tell you, like, to kind of go back a little bit. One of the movies that's one of my favorite, like, epic, like, historical movies is, like, it's called Kingdom of Heaven. I don't know if you've ever seen it.
Good movie.
Absolutely love that movie. Absolutely love that movie. But as far as the history of the Crusades is completely, like, inaccurate. Right. Completely inaccurate. And it's like Braveheart. Braveheart was completely inaccurate. Great movie, but it's inaccurate.
You know what historical movie I was really looking forward to, and then when it finally came out, I was like, well, that movie fucking sucked. Napoleon.
Oh.
The one with Joaquin Phoenix.
Mm-hmm.
That movie was freaking horrible.
The only movie that I've seen that I've actually done research on that I know of, that's probably one of my favorite movies that's close to the actual accuracy of the historical events, was the movie Glory. I don't know if you guys have ever seen Glory.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah.
It said they were searching Ahsoka because they were looking for some clips, and this popped up.
Oh, awesome. Excellent.
Great.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Welcome to the circus.
Yeah. Welcome to the shenanigans. Yeah,
so,
if you like Civil War type stuff and you like that kind of thing, the movie Glory is an outstanding movie.
I am a big fan of historical stuff, but I do find pretty often it's that over dramatization that just
kills it.
Get into it.
Well, and the thing about that movie Glory is is all I could find was, and maybe there's more information on it, but the only thing I could find that was historically inaccurate was there was two things about the movie that was historically accurate, and really it was One of them was significant, the other one not so much. So for the most part, it was pretty historically accurate, and that's why, like I said, that's one of my favorite like historical movies.
Yeah.
And with
But
that,
anyway,
JD, tell them where they can find us.
Well, if you don't know already, and for all the new people, obviously we have some new people or some returning newer people in the chat, which is great. We'd love to see you guys back. Thank you so much. This is our link to our social media page is Rebel Nerd Radio, or what is it? bio.link/Rebel Nerd Radio, which will take you to all of our social medias, which Steve and I have many of. Begrudgingly, we have a few of them, but I mean, like Twitter, we hate Twitter, but we're there. But you can find us on a lot of the social media pages there. If you have questions about music, Steve's your man. If you have questions about Star Wars collecting, I'm your man. And I dare say Blue is probably pretty good with the whole role-playing games and comics. So if you ever need to get a hold of him, you can do that through those social media pages as well.
If you manage to get a hold of me through the social medias, I'd be very surprised. But all right.
Hey, if you need to, you can call us and we can get a hold of him. If you just need to get a hold of Blue for some reason, we can help you out. But also, you'll find links to our Discord. Our Discord is probably one of our Discord is probably one of the best places you can go to talk to us. We have a great group of people. A lot of the people that you find in the chat tonight, and just our regular people that we communicate through in the chat. Yeah. You will find them in the Discord. Plus, you will find other people. There's all kinds of channels and all kinds of different things in there anything that piques your interest, from pets, movies, television shows, sports. And if you have your own shows or you have something that you want to promote on there, you can do that as well. That's the easiest way to get a hold of us. It's the best place to continue the shenanigans that you see here on the show and all the conversations that we have, and even just off the wall, completely off brand conversations. And if you're really motivated, you can join our Patreon for $2 a month. And I know I'm doing the hand signal. I'm doing the hand signal thing. I'm doing the vote. For $2 a month. For $2 a month, you can become a Patreon to our channel. Basically, what it does for us is it helps us keep the StreamYard lights on and helps us stay in the StreamYard space. But you also, with the $2 a month as a fringe benefit, you also get not only early access to a lot of our comic book individual special streams that we do, which is like Kryptonian Chronicles. Steve does the Batcave with Spencer.
No, that is not true. He does it with me. I'm the Batcave
co-host. Sorry.
I'm actually the Batcave host. So so that's insane, JC.
Sorry.
I see how
I misspoke. I apologize. I misspoke.
You're good.
So
man.
Blue and Steve do the Batcave, and they have ones he does with Spencer, and he does some other ones and stuff like that. So it's sorry. I'm sorry.
You're fine.
Jeez.
Don't worry. I'm only going to internalize it and never forget.
Yeah. I'm never gonna hear the end of it during our role playing games.
I wasn't even thinking about that. Speaking of the role-playing games, you can find those.
Speaking of role-playing games, on the Patreon, you also find access to our Patreon exclusive role-playing games. We had one that we did probably a year ago that we started. That was
Has it been that long?
Star Wars. It's been a while since we did it. But we had a Star Wars campaign that we did about a year ago. We had a Cyberpunk campaign that we did for a while that's kind of on hiatus. It's kind of on hold for a little bit until we can get pulled back into that. Blue is the MC for that one, and he's just taking a break for a little bit, so we'll get back to that one eventually. In the interim, we are going to be starting here very soon a new Scum and Villainy version of the Star Wars campaign called Shadows of the Sun. Going to be a lot of fun. Mr. Steve is going to be emceeing that one, and he's written a complete story for that one that could go all kinds of directions, and we already have Blue, myself are already signed up for that one, and we have characters already made up and ready to go that we're gonna use. So, hey, Chantel.
Hello.
And along with all that, you also get hit it, Steve.
You get cool stickers that I don't have up in front of me. Okay, so you get, not only do you get this sticker, which you can actually just buy outright, even if you're not a patron. You can just talk to me on Discord. We'll figure out a way to get these to you. But in addition to that, for being a patron, you will also get this patron bless you. This patron exclusive sticker.
Cool.
Right there.
Special
And
edition.
when I remember to get these mailed out to our current patrons, I will do that.
Jeez.
But yeah, you'll get that. So you get exclusive. You get the patron, or the Patreon, where you get exclusive content. You get early access content. You get stickers. And you get to hear your name dropped on our live stream. So with that, without further ado, I would like to thank all of our current patrons. Dave Brown, Kelly and Chris Olson, Justin Hensley, Charlie Kirby, Chantel, who just came into our chat, Matthew, Steve Spawn, who was in the chat earlier, Brennan, Brian, and our newest patron, Paul. Thank you for your financial support. We really appreciate it. Can't do it without
it makes it so we don't have to use the sucky live stream app.
Chantel says, forget the sticker. Where's my leopard thong?
Who said that? Oh,
sorry,
Chantel.
Sorry,
that actually tracks entirely for me. I remember you.
She wants a Rebel Nerd Radio leopard thong.
Oh, I remember. That's an old joke from my time hanging around.
Yeah, I can just imagine the leopard thong with the Emperor's face like right in the front of it, right there. Yeah.
Heck yeah!
Imagine wearing that around the house and having to explain that to her significant other. Why is the Emperor's face right there at your crotch?
Well, it's either that or the ass. So.
It's either that or put like our rock images on there.
That would be even weirder. I'm just saying.
All right, you're losing me on this idea.
Got one walk and one cruise.
Images of JD and Steve on a leopard print thong.
Nice to see you, Chantel.
We'll make millions.
I've not been around, but yes, I've missed being around.
All right.
No, we don't want pictures. We'll just take your word for it that you did that, by the way. We're not. Yeah. I'm good.
Oh shit. Don't check your DMs then. Delete.
Crap.
They have me testing they have me testing the new product. Blow the bell.
God. If you put me and Steve on rocks on each butt cheek from a freaking pair of underwear, we're gonna have to talk. I do not want to be a butt cheek.
One of you's going on the front then.
I do not want to be a butt cheek.
All right, you can be the one on the front then. Don't worry.
I don't want to be that either. That's worse.
No.
If I'm on one side, if I'm left or right, I'm telling you right now.
No. We will both be on the front, and on the back it'll say juicy.
Shit, how did he know?
Damn it.
Okay, moving on.
And then right under that, the Rebel Nerd Radio logo.
It's time for our new segment, newish segment, that I actually finally came up with an image for. It's time for Drawn to the Force, where we talk about the Star Wars comics that are being released this week. This week we only have two. The first one that is coming to us is the newest issue of Dr. Aphra, Chaos Agent.
Nice.
This is a really fun story. I'm really liking this one. I can't believe we're already up to number 5 on this. It's crazy. But no, it's a great one. I really like this variant cover. Really cool. Loving it.
Oh, that is a really good variant.
Yeah. So Dr. Aphra, Chaos Agent number 5. And the second one coming out this week is issue number 2 of Boba Fett, Black, White, and Red.
Ooh, there's Steve.
Really looking forward to this. The first one was great. Was a lot of fun. Artwork in it is pretty awesome. This variant cover is probably the one that I'm going to get.
How many variant covers are this one?
I think there's three. Yeah, three.
Three.
Well, actually, there's this one called an incentive cover. I don't know what the hell that means. So technically 4. So there's 4 covers. But this is the one I think this one's my favorite here.
That one's pretty cool.
Yeah, I like that one. So looking forward to that. So if you are a reader of comic books and want to read Star Wars comics, this is where you start. Flash, I both depending on what I'm reading. But yeah. Yep. So those are the 2 coming out.
That's one of the things. Flash is kind of like the reason why we started doing this segment is because we want to get people into buying copy of getting into the comics, because it kind of fills the void a little bit for us, and because if you like comics, you collect comics, buying the physical copies would be a great thing for them, and it helps support them and that kind of stuff. So that's why we kind of do these segments, is to kind of reignite people's passion for comics, especially Star Wars comics.
Funky yes.
Here comes dipshit.
So yeah, support your local comic book shop and get into Star Wars comics. Heck yeah.
Heck yeah.
And that brings us to show and tell time. It's time to show our thingy.
Lord.
Heck yeah.
We weren't on point on that one.
That's all right.
Yeah.
It is time to show our thingies.
We got past the bionic thingy, so now we're just back to regular things.
Oh,
sorry, people.
You're gonna get
we
that
just have regular.
Again.
We just have regular thingies. No bionic thingies.
Lash says, "Let's keep it PG." You are in the wrong live stream for that, sir.
I have tried so many times to say, let's keep it family friendly, and it doesn't work.
This is not a family.
You're in the wrong place for that. I mean,
it's not that bad.
We're not getting stupid obscenely, like stupid obscene, but bad. It's definitely, yeah.
Yeah, no, if you're looking for PG, I don't know what to tell you.
You're in the PG-13 zone.
Hey, at least we ended the lick my thingy segment.
The what?
Yeah. Speaking of which, we didn't come up with the show me your thingy. That's the chat that came up with that. And then we had
that is true.
We had the lick your thingy segment, which was Steve there for a while was coming up with things that he had no idea how they tasted, but they were really weird and he wanted to try it, which by the way was freaking hilarious. Because he tried, what was it, the first one? Hamburger flavored Pringles?
Oh no, it was wasn't it like a Taco Supreme type thing?
Yes, Taco Bell Taco Supreme Pringles. And you said they tasted like absolute dog crap.
They were dog shit.
You also don't like.
That's right, Flash fan. That is a perfect tagline. Star Wars is for everyone, but the live stream is not.
The live stream may not be.
More the
so,
chat,
the first thing I want to show. The first thing I want to show you is so my wife.
I got you. I'm with you, Matt.
My wife bought this, and I don't know where she found it, but it is a Star Wars wheat thins.
Well, technically, that could be a lick my thingy, or lick your thingy.
It's just regular wheat thins.
I know, but there's still you.
So here's the thing: she actually bought 2. She also bought the one right here with the R2D2.
Nice.
I already ate that box and accidentally threw it away.
Oops.
So I don't know, but it looks like there's a Chewbacca and there's also a Darth Vader.
Nice.
I don't know where she got it, but I'm going to find out because I want to find the Darth Vader one. Natalie says having a wife and a Star Wars channel is a crazy flex.
I nearly disrupted you laughing at that. I'm not gonna lie. That's some fun shit.
Yeah.
That is
the
I had a wife before the Star Wars. But I didn't have the Star Wars before the wife.
You had Star Wars before the wife, but I think the
Star
channel
Wars predated the wife. But
Matt, you just see what
Typically.
Funky S says thin the wheat thins are.
thin
Or
the
the
wheat.
wheat,
Thin the
the wheats are. Thin the
Steve,
wheats are.
I want you guys to know, and I mean this with all the love in my heart for Stevie.
Bear says, and Blue is the product of that evidence.
Different wife, but yeah.
Different
you
wife,
get the concept.
yes.
He's had 2 wives in the Star Wars podcast. He's beaten all of us. So I want you guys to know that Stevie knows like 4 things about Star Wars. That joke is actually like an astronomical. Like I have no idea how he managed to reference that. Because I haven't told him about Yoda. I have no idea how he knows about Yoda. And I'm a little disturbed because now I'm thinking he does know about Star Wars. I'm taking this off. I'm sorry. Too tight on my head.
Okay, I've got another thingy, but let's see your thingy, JD. Whip it out.
Blue, do you have one or are you good?
My thingy is the hat. I got this Monday. I lost a flat cap like a few years back. And I wanted another one, so I got another one, and it was like
okay, Stevie.
$13.
Yoda is a name, not a species.
I know the girl Yoda. Her name is Yaddle. Put some respect on her ass. Yaddle's the best character in the entire Star Wars.
Oh, good,
including Boba Fett.
I did disagree with you on that one.
All right, I'm gonna have to remove him from the stream.
Hell yeah, I can go back to bed.
So
really. Really, Flash.
We have a.
What do you say?
This is my kind of guy.
Flash says Yaddle can ride my saddle.
Oh my goodness! Wow.
Flash fan.
Wow.
In the Discord.
So much for PG. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, you should join the Discord. Alan, what's up, man? Haven't seen you in the chat in freaking ages. How's it going, man?
Hey, Alan. If you guys like watch Disney Store or whatever thing, you know, like for purchasing Disney items and things like that, you might have seen this on there. Any of you didn't, I thought I'd open this. This might take a little time. I'm going to try to go through it as fast as possible so I can show these to everybody. Because I have not opened this yet because I knew we were going to do like a close to Halloween episode. So technically this is a Halloween themed thing. So I thought I would save this and show it to everybody. But like I said, if you've been on Disney Store, you've probably seen these before. But it is the Star Wars Halloween countdown calendar.
Ooh.
Yeah. So it's like a what do they call it? Like an advent calendar? It's like an advent calendar, but for Halloween with Star Wars themed stuff. So I'm gonna try to see if I can get in there.
Thanks for stopping by, Alan.
And is he taking off already?
Well, he just said he was working and saw we were on and wanted to stop in and say hi.
So the first little dude I get out of there is
very cool.
I get a little mummy version of Baby Yoda. Let's see here. Number 2. I'm gonna try to get to these quick.
I just realized I have to do something for the channel. Oh my god.
Dang it.
Well, you're gonna have to do that later.
I'm doing it now.
Okay, here we go. All right, this is a pain in the butt. I can't get over it.
Oh, that didn't sound safe.
Yeah, that sounds terrible.
Showing our thing is over.
Pumpkin.
Oh, a little BB-8.
Pumpkin BB-8.
Nice.
Okay, this is going to be a pain in the butt, Timmy.
So Flash says he's going as Luke for Halloween.
Nice.
Stacy says they're going as a World War II pilot.
I actually got I got an actual Mando helmet with candy in it, which is kind of cool.
Nice.
That's awesome. I'm cheating here. I'm ripping this apart because
I had a funny idea for my Halloween costume, but we're not doing the one shot for TTL, so I wouldn't end up like showing it off at all. So I'm not doing it.
There's a little Baby Yoda carved in a pumpkin.
Nice.
Kind of cool.
Very nice.
Let's see. Oh, this is cool. Hang on. I'm going to end up
Who's with us?
Okay.
There's Andor.
Andor is with us.
I got a porg and a pumpkin. You know, they say elf on a shelf, but look, I got porg and a pumpkin.
Porg and a gourd?
Porg and a gourd, porg and a pumpkin, whatever.
That is one of my cats. His name is Andor.
We know.
Yeah.
I was telling the newcomers.
C3PO in a skeleton outfit.
There you go.
Check that out.
With the silver leg. That's
with the silver leg too, yeah. Yeah. Okay. You know what? Okay. I'm gonna have to do this a little different because it's taking too long. I got a Jawa with a pumpkin.
nice.
That only says they've got a cat named Echo.
And then I also have a witchy Ewok with a cauldron.
Ewitch.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. Oh, I like this one. We'll put these together. It's R2D2 in a skeleton outfit, so just like C3PO. Kind of cool.
Matching.
Oh, here you go. Where's Salacious Rum when you need him? Salacious Rum in a skull.
Nice.
Kind of cool. And let's see here. We got a vampire wampa. Kind of cool.
Bit strange, but I can appreciate it.
We got a
bantha.
A bantha, yeah, bantha in a kind of a devil outfit there.
So
and last but not least,
I have another cat named Princess Leia. There she is.
Oh God, he's showing off his cats.
Uh-oh.
We're gonna be here all night.
If you join our Discord, you'll see all this stuff.
You'll see these cats.
And then I also got, I'm not sure if this would be Jabba or this would be Stinky. I think this is Stinky.
Stinky, Rada.
That's Stinky.
That's Stinky, and he's got bat wings, which is kind of cool. You got Stinky with bat wings. So yeah, that's all my little Halloween themed stuff.
Nice.
Very cool.
Kind of cool. Yeah. Kind of a neat little thing. And they're not like stiff. They're it's like a what do they call that? It's like a silicone rubber kind of thing. So they're kind of flex a little bit and move. So they're not real yeah, pretty cool, I think.
So you don't like them when they're stiff?
Jesus. I could be like, I don't know what I could be doing right now, but I know I could be doing something right now.
Don't you have a thingy to lick?
No, I'm not licking a thingy. I'm going to show you my other thingy.
Oh.
So this one is slightly related to what you just showed us.
Oh, sweet.
And in that it is holiday related.
Hey,
Nice.
Tina.
Hey, Tina. What's up?
Tina!
And this one is another one that Mandy got for me. And it is a Life Day pop-up book and advent calendar.
Nice.
All right.
So, countdown to the Wookiee holiday of Life Day. And it says you can create a Wookiee holiday centerpiece.
Ooh.
That'd be cool.
It contains a pop-up tree of life, 25 ornaments, and a guidebook. So I've not opened it yet. So
I think technically you got to do that one for Christmas, or
yeah.
It's October.
Yeah. We got to get through Halloween first, people.
Listen, you guys have Friday.
I am speaking specifically to the damn department stores here. Get through Halloween first. We went to Walmart the other day. They're already taking Halloween stuff down at the stores and putting Christmas stuff up. But then again, they've had Christmas stuff going up since September.
Yeah.
Get through Halloween first.
As soon as Saturday hits, it's over. I'm going full Christmas. I'm dusting off my Christmas playlist.
Brian,
hey Brian,
just popping in to say hi. Aww.
Have a good night at work, buddy.
Natalie,
have a good one. So that was.
Already
Show
have
me all
Christmas
time.
music playing. It should be Halloween themed music. The Monster Mash. Come on.
See, okay.
Or just listen to the
let me ask you.
Misfits.
Let me ask you this, JD. When's the last time
Okay.
you just listened to the Monster Mash?
About 2 days ago.
I was going to say,
Excellent.
he probably
is
cranks it
insane.
in his car.
To be
To
honest,
be honest,
I actually have a Halloween playlist, so I mean,
that's fair. I don't think I've ever sat down and listened to like Halloween music. Like Christmas. Yeah, that's fucking holly jolly. Get my ass with that every
well,
time.
so like our barbecue that we're having on Saturday is technically it's Dia de
Yeah.
I can't
Dia
talk.
de los
Dia de
Muertos.
Muertos. So it's the Day of the Dead. I call it the 3 days of Halloween because for any of you people who are a 1994 The Crow fan, you know that the day before Halloween is Devil's Night.
Devil's Night.
You know the day is All Hallows Eve, and then you know November 1st is Dia de los Muertos. So it's technically 3 days of Halloween in my book for me. So that Saturday when we're doing our barbecue is actually going to be Halloween themed. We're going to have Halloween decorations on and stuff like that. And we have an outdoor Bluetooth speaker, which I will be able to play scary, not only Halloween themed music, but also like scary little tidbits and like, just little things that are going to be going on the whole time. Now, nobody's going to be dressing up, of course. We didn't tell anybody they had to dress up, but we will be doing Halloween themed stuff.
You're gonna dress up to make them look foolish. I got it. I see the plan here. You're gonna set up an elaborate costume contest and win by default because no one else.
Because nobody else. Well, somebody goes, "Are you gonna wear your Darth Vader?" I said, "I haven't bought the Darth Vader yet, so I can't wear the Darth Vader if I haven't bought the Darth Vader yet."
Can't wear something you don't own.
Yeah, I can't wear something I don't own. So.
All right. Well, before we get into our main topic, I want to let you know what we've got coming up over the next couple of weeks. Next week, we will be doing a look back at The Acolyte.
I'm so sorry for you.
Come on.
Oh, come on.
Don't start. So that will be on the 4th of November. The next week after that, the 11th, we actually don't have anything planned, but I'm sure we'll come up with something. However, the next week, which would be the 18th, we are going to be doing a special anniversary edition of Rebel Nerd Radio. It is 6 years of shenanigans. It is our 6-year anniversary.
That is
in November. And it should be a lot of fun. Shenanigans shows usually go pretty they're pretty chaotic.
Mm-hmm.
So
it's the whole reason why we have a shenanigans a place in our Discord is because of the shenanigans. It's just talking about everything.
It's chaos in there.
So if you have not been to one of our shenanigans shows or like listened to one of our shenanigans shows, you really should tune in because they're a lot of fun. We talk about all kinds of different topics. So it's a good time.
Crazy.
We tried to stay around Star Wars, but it could go into anything. And also when we do that, so just to give you guys a heads up, when we do our shenanigans episode, if you're not necessarily an Acolyte fan, which I know some people aren't, which is perfectly fine, we will be having conversations. We'll be just doing some basic retrospects about it and that kind of stuff. And it is for you folks that are new, we do talk about everything. We don't talk about like the hate side of everything, but we do talk about everything. We have generalized conversations about it. We are more than willing to have good, decent, respectful conversations about things, but for the most part, we try to steer away from the hate stuff because we just figure that there is, number one, there's enough channels out there that if you want to hate on Star Wars, you can do that. But for those of you who actually enjoy the stories or those of you who enjoy the most of it, we like to keep on that side of things just because there's so much of the hate out there that we want to be one of those more positive channels. And so we have no problem talking about it. If you don't like it, we perfectly understand and respect that. But at the same time, we don't tolerate and we do not condone in any way, shape, form, or fashion hate towards ourselves or other people who actually like the content. So if you don't like it, either be respectful or just don't come into the conversation. If you're here and you want to actually talk about things and have a civil conversation, we're more than welcome to do that. And if you want to go beyond those conversations or beyond our topics, please go join our Discord and we can talk even more about it. So,
Andrew just threw up on my floor.
Nice.
It's because he's a
minor
hater.
technical difficulties. No, okay.
It's because he's a hater. He didn't agree with JD.
Yeah,
he did
like JD said,
okay.
there's enough hate Star Wars channels out there that like to monetize that crap. We don't go there.
Yeah, we don't do that. We would probably have more subscribers and be monetized faster if we decided we wanted to hate things, but we're not going to do that. So it's probably
not worth selling your soul for.
Yeah, I agree. It's not worth it. I'd
rather talk about what I like than what I don't like.
Yeah.
I'd rather
what we like, or what we like about something that was even bad, regardless of whether we think it was bad or not.
I'd rather be broke and have morals than have money and no morals.
Yeah. So
that's also why I'm not on YouTube.
Let's get into it. We are going to talk some Ahsoka.
You mean this isn't the holiday special episode?
It is not the holiday.
I was lied to. This is insane.
Yeah.
I thought we were talking about.
I don't know why I hit that one.
I'm going to be completely honest. That seems a little bit out of context.
Yeah.
For context, you have to go
Ahsoka.
to my channel.
So, Blue actually just recently watched Ahsoka for the first time.
Oh.
No, I didn't.
All right,
Blue. Here's another interesting factoid about our channel. We, as a channel, have never actually talked about this show. When it first aired, the show was on hiatus. I won't go into why, but yeah, it was on hiatus, so we have never talked about the show.
You're not missing much.
So, delete. No.
I'm 21.
All right. So, what I want to hear first, Blue, overall impression of the show as a whole.
Let me think. How many episodes does Ahsoka have? Can somebody remind me? Is it 8?
Oh, you know what? Yeah, before we go into that, I guess we can talk just real basic stuff about the TV show.
A little recap.
Little background of the show. So, if you don't already know, it does take place after Return of the Jedi. It was every episode was written by Dave Filoni. There are 8 episodes. It was first released in August of 2023. And of course, it was about Ahsoka. It's basically about Ahsoka trying to prevent
Thrawn's return.
Basically trying to prevent the return of Grand Admiral Thrawn. And although we are going to get more into this here in a few minutes, it was kind of a sequel to Rebels.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So,
and technically,
I want to point this. Tina says Ahsoka felt like a warm Star Wars hug. I like that.
Yeah.
So you asked for just a generally my thoughts on it. So I'm going to give you my general thoughts on it. I watched Ahsoka in a day. That is 8 episodes in one day. So for context, if you want to start talking shit, just keep in mind I watched it all at once. I sat down and I did not get up properly until I finished the show.
That's how I did my rewatch.
So on the technical side, it's fantastic. It's well made. It looks awesome, and I enjoyed the visuals. I wouldn't say it felt like there wasn't enough. What I will say is I wish that there was more. I wish that, give me 10 episodes so that we could just slow down a little bit and get a little bit more time with the crew. Give me another season is what I'm asking for, I guess. But in general, the story of it really did feel like a return to Rebels. And I'm not sure how many of you know this. My first time on the show is talking about Rebels. I actually watched Rebels so I could be on the show as a kid. This is completely true. And this felt like a love letter to Rebels, which is awesome because I fucking love Rebels. But it also just felt like a love letter again to Star Wars. It's just a good it's a warm Star Wars hug in a lot of ways. We got to see the Ghost crew back. We got to see Anakin back.
We didn't get Zeb.
Okay, don't remind me. No, I'm just angry.
But that's coming. But that's coming.
Yes.
So it's okay.
In The Mandalorian and Grogu, the Ghost crew better unite. But we got to see Ahsoka. I love the live action Ahsoka. I could say so many fantastic things about her. But what I will say is, and I will talk about this all night. I love this. Getting to see Hayden Christensen Anakin with any Ahsoka, that got me. That got me right here. That got me in the heart. This show really did feel like, and again, for more context, I actually haven't been into Star Wars in like years. I haven't been like properly interested in Star Wars since like 2022. And I have very recently had a major resurgence of interest for Star Wars because of this show. If I had started with Andor, I don't think I would have picked up as fast. I think that it isn't just a warm Star Wars hug. It's jumping right back into the Star Wars pool, and the water feels fantastic. So that's my thoughts on it.
JD?
Well, and I watched it like episode by episode when it first came out, and then I watched it again later. And yeah, the characters, the introduction of new characters like Balin Scroll and Shin Hati, and the reintroduction of Thrawn, and getting to see him in live action was awesome. To get to see the Ghost crew actually be translated into live action was fantastic. It was just a really good homage to like the the Rebels and the Dave Filoni's, his basically his brainchild that he came up with and all that kind of stuff. I think it was a great transition into the live screen, or to the big screen, not really the big screen, but into like live, the live the live version of the TV series, which was great. And yeah, Blue, I agree with you. Seeing Hayden Christensen back, and not only seeing him back, but seeing them actually somewhat reportray characters from the Clone Wars on top of that, and mixing Clone Wars. It was like the perfect love letter to Star Wars previous animations. Like Rebels and Clone Wars.
Christensen say snips fucking changed my entire head.
And then seeing her as a young kid and seeing the lessons, and
seeing Hayden Christensen in the armor from Clone Wars.
Yep. Now the haircut was a little funky for me, but
no, I think it was perfect because think about the show. It's funky in the show.
Yeah. No, in the show it was funky because it made sense in the cartoon. It's one of those things, and something we've always talked about. Something I argue with people about all the time is that when you get something that's translated from cartoon to live action or vice versa, you never get a perfect recreation of that thing. There's always something that's going to be different about it. There's always something that's going to change about it. But I think what they did as faithful a recreation as they could, and I think it was fantastic. And to see the flashes of Anakin going from Anakin to Darth Vader, and then them fighting, and him having the red lightsaber, and then him trying to teach her the final lessons that she's going to need for whatever comes next, I think is awesome. I mean, it was great. It was great to see all that. And it just, like I said, with Balin Scroll and Shin Hati, they were fascinating characters. And to see the return of Morgan Elsbeth, when we get, like returning characters from like the Mando series, like Morgan Elsbeth, and then seeing Thrawn in live action, and seeing him in action, and seeing where he's been and what has happened, to see and then we get Stormtrooper zombies. I mean, how can you be upset about that?
That was awesome.
And you get Death Trooper zombies.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, you can't go wrong with Death Trooper zombies.
Let me think. How can you top Death Trooper zombies?
I don't know. Zombie Darth Vader.
God.
God.
Zombie Darth Vader.
I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, this show was great. I think I've watched it through probably 3 times.
Lord,
such a good show.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm a big fan of Rebels, so I like how this was just kind of picked up, even though it's several years apart. It's
in a lot of ways, it picked up where Rebels
picked up. But yeah, everything you guys are saying in the chat, spot on. You know, the cinematography was great, characters were great, visuals were great, story was great. I mean, Dave Filoni wrote the whole thing, and although there were different directors for each episode, Dave himself only directed 2 episodes, but he wrote all of them.
But the different directors, they never really felt different. Again, I watched it all the way through. Yeah. It always felt like it was one continuous thing.
There wasn't really a disconnect. Yeah.
If you put them all together, if you went into editing software and put them all together, I don't think I would bat an eye. I'd probably bat an eye at an 8-hour runtime, but I'd be like, wait a second, is it an 8 hours? Shit.
So we've already started with it. Let's kind of dive into some of the characters in here. I mean, obviously, Ahsoka was a big part of it. And we saw Rosario in the role in The Mandalorian, so she's done a great job playing.
She really
Ahsoka.
has.
Mm-hmm.
Like Tina said, the little girl that played Ahsoka in the Clone Wars sequence, also great.
Yeah, it was the same tone. It was awesome.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. And then, we get live action Sabine, which we had never seen before. And that was awesome.
She was awesome.
I love how they introduced her. That speeder bike scene. That was
Sabine Wren.
Speaking of which, now that you mentioned that, I think it is awesome that they got the voice actor that did the governor to play him in the live action.
Absolutely. See, no, that messed me up so bad because I was looking down on my phone and I heard him. And I looked up. I'm like, but that's the fucking governor. That is a governor. Like I had to do it. He's the guy from the show.
But that was kind
actor has done so much in Star Wars.
Yeah,
he was in The Mandalorian. He was in Clone Wars. He was in, and now he's in Rebels. And it's like,
I think that guy might just be a friend of Dave Filoni's.
Well, he's just got this voice that's like...
It's a memorable voice.
It's very recognizable.
Enough that I heard it, I'm like, well, that's the guy from Star Wars.
But yeah, when that scene popped up and it was him playing the role, I was like, oh, yes. Yes.
Well, between him and Thrawn, the guy that actually voices Thrawn, getting to play Thrawn.
And that guy... I mean,
that was cool too.
We're going to get to him. We're going to get to him.
We're going to get to that.
I'd like to say about him.
I'd like to say Smirking Bear. I can't read. That is a very good point. Yeah. I think with everything Ahsoka went through, it would be a little strange for her to still be that wisecracking teenager. And I will sit here and I'll defend it all night.
Obviously.
I think Rosario is a perfect, because she still got that sort of like sarcasm. You can definitely see it in the way she like side eyes people and does that like ghost of a smirk. It's fantastic. You can still tell that she's still the same fucking wise ass. She's just gotten a little wise, more wise, less ass.
I hate that argument when people come up with that, is that they say that she didn't play a good Ahsoka because she's not like the teenage version of Ahsoka or even the 20-something version of Ahsoka. As you grow older, you become a different person. You get more knowledge.
Yeah, that's what Bear is saying. He's like,
that's exactly what he's saying.
You were as a teenager.
I'm not. I'm only 21, and I'm not like how I was as a teenager.
Yeah,
so you're not. I've already grown.
You're constantly growing. You're constantly developing. You're constantly, you're getting new knowledge. You're developing things. Your personality and who you are develops over time. Nobody is the same way. I'm not the same person I was when I was a teenager, and I'm almost 50 years old. And I'm not the same. I'm definitely not. I have people that I know that when I was a teenager, and people go, there's no way. There's no way you're the same person.
Yeah.
And it's like, because I've grown, because it's how many years later, over 30 years later, I'm a different person.
Yeah.
I've had different experiences in my life.
I just wanted to point that out. He made a really solid point.
Well, I hear that argument too when they talk about like Luke and the Last Jedi. You know, they talk about that and they say, oh, it's not the same. It's
that
like,
one
okay,
I'm kind of iffy on, but I get what they were going for.
Yeah, there's different things happen to different people. I mean, you just can't. That's just life. That's just normal life.
People change, and especially when they go through shit, like Keenan just said, when bad things happen, you change. Again, I've changed quite a bit over the last few years, and I've been through some shit. And why does that not go for characters? I'm a big proponent of let characters change and grow because I don't want to see the same old Ahsoka. If it was just teenage Ahsoka but Rosario Dawson, it wouldn't have been as interesting.
I can guarantee it's not about them growing that people have the problem with. It's that they didn't grow the way they wanted them to. I think that's.
I don't like change.
I don't like
off my lawn.
I should write Star Wars, and then they would write just the worst shit ever. See, but I don't talk to Star Wars people, so I don't know any of this.
And then we also got live action Hera.
Yes.
Which was awesome.
Fucking Winstead was awesome in that role.
She was great.
She really didn't change. She is still the same wise ass, and I loved it.
You know who else didn't change? Chopper. Chopper is Chopper.
No. You know what? That's my biggest complaint. Why didn't Chopper blow anything up? Complete mischaracterization.
Give it time.
Honestly, it's dog shit if he doesn't get.
We got season 2 coming. Come on, man. We got season 2 coming.
Yeah, we do.
He needs to show up. He needs to be the hero of the Mandalorian and Grogu. Fuck the Mandalorian. Fuck Grogu. I want a Chopper movie.
And then a couple of characters we've never seen before was Baylan Skoll, former Jedi.
Baylan Skoll was fantastic.
Turn to the dark side. Ray Stevenson, R.I.P.
Rest in peace. That was
he was awesome.
See, because that's the Punisher. So I already know you like Ray Stevenson, but
yeah, he's my favorite live action Punisher too.
Watching it and I saw it. I'm like, because I knew that Ray Stevenson had died. I knew that guy died. I'm like, oh man, this guy, that sucks. And that was my first thought. And then I kept. Stevie doesn't even know who Chopper is. Shut the fuck up. That was my first thought. It's like, it really sucks that this guy's died because his first season is a fucking showstopper, and it's the first fucking scene. And then continuing, I'm like, that's the fucking Punisher. It took me a second. That's the fucking Punisher, and he's just going around beating people up. He's doing Punisher shit in Star Wars, and I think, oh man, he might be one of my favorite like modern age Star Wars characters, just because he shows up and he steals the show and he's a major fucking badass.
Yeah, Baylan was a pretty awesome character.
If you
and the orange lightsabers, man.
If you folks
Blue just said something and
if you folks haven't got a chance to, Ray Stevens has been in a lot of TV series and movies, like you said, The Punisher and a few others. The ones I liked him in was at one time he played, if you've never seen the series, which is if you love pirate TV series, one of the best, and probably one of my most favorite ones is called Black Sails, and he actually played Blackbeard the pirate in Black Sails and did a fantastic job. He was a fantastic Blackbeard. And he also played Porthos in one of the iterations of the Three Musketeers. Not widely accepted and not widely liked, but I enjoyed the movie. I thought it was really good. He did play Porthos in one of the Musketeer movies, which is great. So if you get a chance, check out some of his other stuff. It is really that great. But as far as the character is concerned, I think that I am excited to see Rory McCann pick up the mantle. I think he's going to be fantastic.
I think it's going to be hard at first
to accept the change.
This character, he was just awesome, and you can't have Baylan Skoll without
Shin Hati.
Shin Hati. If you watch some of our, also too, for me, if you folks watch some of our previous live streams, I did I did a 2-part on my show your thingy. I actually was able to acquire a Ray Stevens, Balin Scroll, and a Shin Hati that I will be able to put together in a diorama, which I'm still currently in the middle of. So yeah, that's going to be fun.
Yeah,
so I'll be able to put the both of them together. So that'll be fun.
So yeah, her character was pretty awesome.
She was phenomenal.
She as an actress, yes, she played phenomenal role. But if you people haven't seen some of the pictures and some of the things that they did behind the scenes and some of like the Comic Cons and stuff, they're freaking. They were all pretty close knit and really a cool. Really, they had a really awesome. They had a really awesome dynamic. So I'm waiting to see how that goes because I think the two of them on screen had a good chemistry together.
Ray it was phenomenal.
Yeah,
I thought she was great. I thought she was a driving force in a way that like Balin was phenomenal, loved him, but it felt like Shin was getting shit done in a major way. I mean, they both were, but she was just on a different level, and just having her show up and just kick ass and then fuck off into the shadows constantly. It was interesting, and seeing somebody because I as far as I realize, she wasn't a Jedi. She was never part of the Jedi Order. Everything she learned from Balin. And it really, I've always wanted to see, like, what, if somebody wasn't a Jedi or a Sith, how would they train someone in that? And I think we did see the beginnings of that, and I'm just very interested to see going forward how Balin's going to go and how Shin's going to go, but also how the training is going to go. Like, how is her training going to advance now that she's lost in like a different fucking galaxy, which is insane.
Well, and I kind of felt like at the end of it when they parted company and he said he kind of parted his last bit of wisdom onto her.
Yeah.
He kind of felt like that she was at the point where she could probably learn the rest of it on her own. But yeah, like you said earlier, the orange lightsabers and the fact that they weren't like kind of a representation of they weren't full evil. They were just kind of on their own and doing their own thing.
They do seem like they have their own agenda.
Yeah. I don't think they give a shit. I mean, Balin seems to give a shit, but I think his plan was always to get to this planet and find those statues.
I don't think he's a Sith.
No, he's not.
No.
I don't even think he's Empire.
No. Well, and I think
he's not a Jedi, but he's not
I think honestly for me, I kind of feel about Balin and Shin Hati the same way I feel about Ahsoka. Ahsoka was a Jedi. She broke from the Jedi Order, but she never like steered away from like the basic creed of the Jedi, you know what I mean? But she was not a Jedi. She was kind of independent, but she still kept those basic ideas alive. And I don't necessarily think Balin is that, but I think they are the opposite or kind of the antithesis of what Ahsoka had become, you know, an offshoot or kind of her own version of a Jedi, you know, kind of like a Ronin Jedi, and they're kind of like their own Ronin Sith kind of thing, like Empire kind of people.
See, I wouldn't even say they're Ronin Sith at all. I did not get the vibe from them that they were a part of that creed at all. Balin does not seem like a Sith. He seems very much like a Jedi. He's very calm. He's very reserved.
Let's say dark gray.
See, maybe.
Was definitely. I definitely think they were leaning more towards dark. Maybe not Sith. You might be right. Maybe not Sith. That might be too strong.
I don't know. Sith is a strong word.
Definitely on the darker side of things.
You are absolutely right that Balin. I am going to say specifically Balin. Balin is very much an antithesis to Ahsoka. They are both Jedi who broke off from the Order for one reason or another and found their own way in the Force. And where Ahsoka, you know, obviously we know she had a decent master. She had Obi-Wan. She had Plo Koon. She
Anakin
grew, and yeah, that's what I meant by master. She grew, and so she would have fond memories of it. But it seems that Balin kind of remembers his time in the Jedi Order negatively, and I think that's the difference. Is Ahsoka still had respect for the teachings of the Jedi because she saw them work, and so when she went off, she kept them in mind. Whereas Balin saw the Jedi Order sort of like, I don't know about this. And I don't think he went dark. I don't think he went, Jedi's wrong, let's go Sith. I think that he has found, again, his own path, the same as Ahsoka.
Well, and he kind of says it a little bit, too, because he says he wants to end the whole thing.
Yeah.
Because he kind of said he was upset with the whole Jedi versus Sith thing. He was kind of upset with the whole thing, you know, and he wanted to find a way to bring an end to it all, which is why he was looking for, we're assuming is Abeloth. We're looking for Abeloth. Because he wants to bring an end to it all. He wants to bring he just wants to tear the whole thing down because he's tired of the whole thing. So that's why he was kind of looking for whoever he was looking for. Like I said, we're assuming it's Abeloth. We don't know that, but that's the assumption.
Abeloth is a...
So the next character we're going to talk about, some of us have been waiting to see a live action version of this character for a long time.
Yeah,
we finally
nobody
got
was.
Chopper.
Grand Admiral Thrawn. And a lot of people, like when the show came out, I remember they didn't like the way he looked. And I'm like, the dude is old.
When will anybody ever like the way anybody looks?
That's fair. But
like,
I
remember people complaining about Cad Bane, and that was fucking badass.
Yeah.
I fucking love Cad Bane.
But yeah, live action Thrawn was freaking amazing. He looked like Thrawn, he sounded like Thrawn, he acted like Thrawn.
He had Thrawn's aura. He emanated that sort of regality that Thrawn has. Even the face of it is that fucking Ahsoka taught Anakin Skywalker's Padawan shit. You could see he was like, what? Like that? Anakin Skywalker, not like a guy with a similar name who like, oh fuck. But he still,
he still had that like your whole game plan.
All right, we're fucked. Get in the Star Destroyer. We are done for.
Yeah. He was, he wasn't playing around with that shit. He's like, his whole game plan changed when he found out who Ahsoka was. It was like, He was great. Last character that we're going to mention is, of course, the character. What?
This is the only other character that showed up. You're right. I'm sorry. I'm being sarcastic. Continue.
Yeah, we didn't see him till the next to last episode.
Yes.
Ezra.
I fucking love Dan.
Found Ezra. Let me tell you, the two scenes that hit right here is when you first hear his voice and Sabine turns around and sees him. It's like,
see, no, let's just start at the voice. That guy sounded like Ezra to me.
Yeah.
I mean, he had that kind of city boy charm going. Even fucking years in fucking who knows where, backwards Galaxy 2. He's still that sort of just like, hey, how's it going?
That scene was very powerful when he first showed up and the reunion between him and Sabine. And then at the end of the show, when he's got the helmet on and Chopper knows who he is. Chopper just knows. And then he takes the helmet off, and then that look on Hera's face.
It's honestly, it's priceless. It's one of those moments that I don't think anybody will ever top.
You can't relive moments like that.
No, you cannot. And I think, for one, the fact that Ezra just by pure habit put on the armor. Because I remember Rebels. That motherfucker was stealing shit every chance he could. And I loved it. And he shows up in the armor, and I immediately went, it's fucking Ezra. Jesus Christ. Ezra. And then Chopper approaches him, and that always...
And he pets Chopper.
That always makes me think of the scene in Force Awakens when you see the vision of Luke like tapping R2.
Yeah.
I love the parallels between Ezra and Luke. I could talk about them all fucking night. I won't. But I thought that was phenomenal. And the fact that Ezra the entire time was just phenomenal.
Yeah.
The little rock guys. Can we talk about those? The little rock dude? The little Fraggles or whatever they were called.
Little rock Fraggles. There you go.
Yeah. Rock turtles.
Fraggle Rock. Yeah. Those guys were phenomenal. And I like that. Like we were saying, I think Ezra is a third example of a Ronin in the Force because we never see anybody do it the way he does. I mean, this version of Ezra, and like when they're surrounded, he's like, I don't need it. I've got the Force, and then he just has the Force, and that worked for the most part. It was awesome. I thought that was
he too was trained in the wild. So
that's the thing is he had experiences with what the big guy, the Bendu, is that what it's called?
Yeah.
The Bendu. He had, and then the World Beyond Worlds, and he has so many contradictory experiences that it's no wonder that he would find a way to use the Force that is his own, because he was always very independent.
Stuff.
Oh,
yeah,
absolutely.
the fact that he fought those guys without a lightsaber, and he's like, I don't need it.
It was awesome.
It was great.
And then he built a new lightsaber, and you get the cross guard that Kanan has, and it's like a big moment. Why aren't we talking about the robot?
That was probably my favorite. That was probably my favorite part for him was he went back and he built the exact same lightsaber that Kanan had.
I thought that was beautiful because obviously that he would.
Yeah.
A live action Bendu would be fucked up. Give me that, the Mandalorian and Grogu. I don't know why he would be there, but he's also there.
Or Ahsoka.
You could see it. I was gonna say you could see it in Ahsoka season 2.
Could you imagine? So moving on from the characters, I want to talk about a few of the locations that we saw. First up, there's this planet that we hadn't seen before. What's it called? Arcana, I think was the name of it, and that's where Ahsoka goes and gets the map. Or the orb thing.
Yeah, that sort of.
Well, that was an interesting planet. I'd like to learn more about that planet. I still think that throwing the lightsabers down and then her spinning it around with the Force. That was freaking cool. That was freaking cool.
That was awesome. Shit.
I like that. Okay, so I know we all have to agree on this, but
no.
Was live action Lothal not the most amazing?
No, it sucked. It blew. I have to say that just because you don't. No, it was phenomenal. I cheered.
The freaking radio tower.
Ezra's tower, the city like being brought into the modern age, and the big ass highways.
The highway thing.
The loft cats in the grass. I remember those establishing shots from Rebels where we would just see loft cats. Yeah. And they did it perfectly. Dave Filoni knows what he's doing. It was Lothal.
So good.
It looked like Lothal. It felt like Lothal. I have not an ill. We all need a live action real life Loth Cat. I think if it's real life, it would probably be live action. But I like where your head's at. I like the world you live in.
Didn't we get one?
No, Loth Cats don't exist. I think you're thinking of regular cats.
Oh, okay. It was one. It looked like a loft cat. It was the one in Mandalorian season 2 where we first see Ahsoka.
Yeah, we've seen live action loft cats. I think he's saying in the real world he wants loft.
Oh, no. I was talking about within the context of it.
And I was gonna say yes, those are called cats, JD.
No.
You'd think you'd be familiar knowing him.
I was speaking in context of live action Star Wars. I wasn't talking about in real life. I didn't understand. I did not know he was saying in real life. So my bad.
So
I love a loft cat. Give me one of those.
Lothal was cool. Corellia was cool. We got to see another side of it that we didn't see in the Solo movie.
That's true. I was.
That was cool because they were actually disassembling Imperial parts too.
Yeah, we actually got to see Corellia as a shipbuilding place instead of just the gross underbelly. No, they said Corellia, and my ears shot up. Yeah. I was ready. I was locked in.
I was ready. I was actually, the one thing I wanted to see on Corellia that we didn't get a chance to see that I really wanted to see?
Solo.
No. I wanted to see a brand new paint job. Millennium Falcon. Not the Millennium Falcon, but a
YT 1800.
A YT 1800, brand spanking new.
It's 1300.
1300.
Brand new paint job, brand new everything, like
with the
right off the assembly line. I wanted to see one of those. I was like, dude, that would be nuts. If they had a showroom and there was one sitting there and it was like brand new.
Yeah.
Jeez. That would be pretty funny.
Another location we got was Cetos, which we hadn't seen before.
That's the planet where Balin was doing all his shit.
Yeah, that was where they had their Balin and Ahsoka had their Their duel.
Their duel.
That one was awesome. I like that place. It's
cool.
very dramatic. It's very cinematic.
Yeah.
We didn't get to see much of it, but what we did see, it was a good set piece for, we're going to another motherfucking galaxy. We're leaving. We're going to a galaxy far, far, far away.
Yeah.
And if that's going to happen, it may as well be cinematic and not just like some fucking, bumfuck gas station.
And then we got Peridia. Hold that thought, Andor wants out.
All right, while he's gone, I'm going to start talking shit about Star Wars.
God. I will say this, and I know a lot of people had like issues with like the character of Merrick, and Merrick's something we haven't talked about yet.
Merrick?
And this is, he was the Inquisitor that that Ahsoka just turned into dust.
Oh, right, yes.
He was the Inquisitor-looking guy with like the older armor, and everybody was kind of speculating who that might be.
Honestly, I had no idea what that guy's deal was, and when I was that, I was like, cool, didn't need to know.
Well, and this is my thing. Here's my thing: is that at the end of the series, we see Thrawn return to Dathomir, and my thing is that Merrick was to Dathomir.
Okay.
Yeah. So Thrawn returns to Dathomir, and the thing about it is that Merrick, I feel like, was kind of made by the Night Sisters. I think he was kind of a byproduct of them. And what it might be, what I'm thinking, this is kind of a prediction off the wall kind of thing. But yeah, Merrick might have been something that the Night Sisters created to help Morgan Elsbeth. And it's kind of Merrick was somewhat of a foreshadowing of what may potentially happen to all of the dead soldiers that Thrawn had in the cargo hold of the Star Destroyer.
Maybe.
Like it could be the same situation where they use them to create this whole army of Inquisitor style or, like fighters that could be used for Thrawn. And if you think about it, I mean, they are the ones who produced Darth Maul, obviously. Yeah, they're the ones who kind of gave Samaj Press his powers and all that kind of stuff. So who's to say that Merrick isn't another byproduct of that, and then these new troopers that they reanimate isn't going to be the same thing going forward? It could be a whole army of lightsaber-wielding Inquisitor-style guys, and Merrick was just kind of the foreshadowing of that. Because I don't know, for me, like you said, Dave Filoni wrote this, and for me, I don't feel like he was just a side character or like something to be ignored or to be kind of scoffed at. I think there was a purpose behind him.
You talking about Merrick?
Yeah, Merrick.
Yeah.
I think he's kind of a like I said, I think he's kind of a precursor to what we will see in season 2 as far as what they're going to do with reanimating the troopers.
I guess we'll see. I think Merrick was kind of, he was one of those characters that you're like, you wanted to get more of, and then it just kind of ended, and it was like, well, shit.
I didn't realize he had a name until just now, so I don't give two shits about Merrick. Merrick can die for all I care.
Well, he did.
And there we go.
Technical.
Okay, let's talk favorite moments.
Credits. Just kidding. Man, we've already said a lot. I talked to you about this privately, but the scene of Anakin walking through the cloud and the bam, the explosion, and it's Vader, and then it switches. That was phenomenal cinematography. The same with the lightning in the World Between Worlds. Getting to see the World Between Worlds is always sort of a treat. I'm not necessarily a fan of the concept, but it's very much a cool fucking concept. Chopper being a dick while Hera's on the Phantom, and he's like, "Did you move my stuff?" And she's like, "Did you check under the thing?" And he's like, "I was under the thing." And it's just Chopper being a little asshole. That was fantastic. Anything with the lightsaber droid. That guy was funny as hell.
I like when he was telling the story, and he says that it was a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away.
That's pretty good.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yep.
Star Wars is just a story.
Yeah, the reunion with Sabine and Ezra, that was was pretty awesome.
Phenomenal.
How about you, Jay? Any favorite moments?
I really did. I like this stuff with Anakin. I like the Clone Wars flashback stuff. That stuff was great. The reunion scenes, I liked all that. Also, kind of, I think kind of an honorable mention kind of thing for me was when Ahsoka and Ezra and Sabine are fighting the troopers, and they're fighting Morgan Elsbeth. And once they defeat the troopers, they start reanimating and they start coming back to life, and they have to fight him again, and they get kind of worried. And that whole scene of that battle between the zombies and them was kind of I thought that was pretty cool. That was a pretty good honorable mention for that. But no, I think some of my favorite scenes was definitely the interaction between Ahsoka and Anakin in the World Between Worlds and the flashbacks. I think that was probably the best part of the whole thing.
The whole Clone Wars sequence, definitely.
Yeah.
Kind of maybe an underthought of scene was when Sabine is trying to get the information out of the robot head, and the what was his name? Huang is like, it's overheating. It's overheating. It's okay.
Yeah, that was really funny.
And she's like, yeah, I got this. Like I mentioned earlier, the speeder bike scene when you first see Sabine, that was awesome. Oh, that was today?
I didn't know.
Yeah. Sabine was cool. Yeah, so, man, it was such, so good stuff. Seeing Thrawn, obviously, anything with Thrawn in it.
And we didn't even get to the Purgle.
Oh, the Purgle!
Oh,
phenomenal!
Yeah,
the Purgle are always awesome.
Live action Purgle! Oh my god, that was so freaking amazing!
Yep, and seeing live action Purgle.
They get in its mouth. It's like,
and go for a ride. Heck yeah, seeing
so
them.
Awesome.
I want to go in a Purgle's mouth and
see. They need to make that ride at Galaxy's Edge.
We just need to get a Purgle. I need to get a Purgle.
Yeah,
the second I have a Purgle, I'm out of here. I'm going to Star Wars.
Flash fan, to answer your question, I have read as far as the new ones that are considered canon. I've read the first trilogy. I have not read the Ascendancy trilogy yet.
I don't read Star Wars books.
But I did like that first trilogy. I really liked it. Yeah. Bear says he liked the speeder bike season for a number of reasons. For me, was the cake shots of.
Oh God!
I'm starting to recall why I spend or why I only show up to this. I'm starting to remember why I only show up every.
Come on, this is the best point. This is the highlight of your week.
It's not. I can promise you, it is not. Any other week.
Listen to you.
No, any other week, and that would have been right. But this week has been phenomenal for me. I can't even talk about it.
I've read that, Flash fan. Yeah, I've read that one. That was a good one too. That was a good one too.
Jesus.
Man, a man of fine taste. Yeah, awesome. That's awesome.
Lordy.
Moving back to Shin Hati.
No. Jesus.
Shin Hati.
I hate being a reasonable one.
Shin Hati.
Anyway, Star Wars.
Oh yeah, that's what we're here to talk about. All right, what would you like to see or think you will see in season 2?
I think I will see. I have a big one. Also, I'm fucking around back here. Don't mind me. We need to see Zeb. Okay, Blue enjoyed this episode. Just the 4 first words, and your comment is completely incorrect. What we need to see is Zeb. In some capacity. I know we saw him very briefly in The
Fellas, I will
Mandalorian.
be right back. I will be right back.
Don't hurt yourself.
Zeb, where you go?
I know we saw a live action Zeb at some point. I could not tell you what show that was.
It was in The Mandalorian.
Yeah. We need to see him back with the crew. I don't give two shits what he's doing. He needs to come back. You cannot have the Ghost crew, because obviously in season 2, Ahsoka and Sabine and Shin Hati and Balin Skull and fucking George of the Jungle are gonna come back to the main galaxy. They're gonna leave Peridea, but I think if we're going to reunite the Ghost crew, which obviously we can't do, one of them's fucking dead, but if we're gonna reunite the Ghost crew with a new older Ezra,
zombify his ass.
No. That's terrible. The point being, we need to see grown-up Ezra and grown-up Zeb come together, because I can already see the scene. It's just gonna go back to, they're just gonna start, where the fuck have you been? And they're gonna, it's gonna be so awesome.
Did you get that Melaroon?
Oh man, I can't wait. See what I want. I want like first episode to go by, and then the last scene is like Zeb doing something, and Ezra appears and tosses him the fucking I can't say the name. I lost
Melaroon?
it. Yeah, tosses him the Melaroon. He's
that
like,
would be great there. Oh yeah, I would. Oh, that'd be awesome.
See, here's the thing: is who would play him? Me. No. I'll do it. I'll take the.
All right, folks in the chat, let's see some fan casting on this one. Okay, yeah, we need to get JD on this one. So, Bear says for season 2 he wants a Kanan Force Ghost. So now we're fan casting.
Oh man!
But there's another character.
I'll tell you who would be good, and he could keep the long hair. He would just have to shave and maybe like make him look a little younger. But who I think would actually look good, or that would be a good person to do it, would be Keanu Reeves.
I don't know, something in his facial structure just doesn't strike me right.
But he's got that longer face, and like I said, he would have to shave so he looks younger. But he could actually keep the long hair and put it back in a bun, so that way he kind of matches that appearance a little bit.
I mean, Kanan had short hair when he died, but I don't think that matters because.
Yeah, but I mean, Anakin. Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Come on, chat. Let's see the fan casting.
I don't know.
There's another character. So you mentioned Zeb that you want to see in season 2, but you didn't mention another character from Rebels that we need to see a live action version of.
If you say Hondo Ohnaka, I'm leaving.
I mean, I wasn't thinking about him.
Well, of course he's gonna bring up Honda.
He's gonna talk about Lando Calrissian, classic.
No, I'm talking about freaking Agent Kallus.
Dude, oh my god, we need Kallus back. I fucking love Kallus.
We need Agent Kallus.
I don't even care who plays him. As long as they get him in and they give him a dumb-looking beard, I'm good.
A dumb-looking beard.
We need.
No, you remember his beard? It was like cut to like be the shape of his like helmet.
Yeah.
You can't even tell me that was
a voice actor. Let's see. Who's the voice actor? Kanan. Dang it.
John DiMaggio. That's not true. It'd be really funny.
I know the actor, and it's escaping me. Freddie Prinze.
Voice actor.
Thank you. Yeah, Freddie Prinze Jr. Yeah, actually, he wouldn't be bad. I think he could work.
He wouldn't be terrible, but they'd have to do something about his whack ass haircut.
Movie magic, they can fix that.
Yeah,
I mean, obviously, if he's gonna be a Force Ghost, he's gonna have CGI anyway. So I mean,
yeah,
they can fix that. Yeah.
Well, here's a picture of the voice actor that played that did the voice of Agent Kallus. So you be the judge.
That's just Ahsoka Tano. Well, I can't say that I would recommend him for the role, but he's a handsome feller.
Now bring up
Freddie
Prinze Jr.
What?
cut his beard a little bit and some other stuff, and I'm sure he'd look exactly like Callus. We need a Star Wars strip club in this. Bear, that's just the first episode of Andor. Bear, we have that.
Okay, here's a picture of Freddie Prinze Jr. I don't
see. No, because here's the thing: is he also kind of has like a longer face. It's just the hair that's catching me. It really is.
Yeah, but they could, like I said, they could fix that. That wouldn't be. Yeah, they could fix that. I mean, I don't think. I mean, he wouldn't be. I don't think there would be anything wrong with him. Is there somebody better? Maybe. But I don't think he.
But
would
he already
I don't
knows
think he
the
would
character. So
exactly, he's got the voice. He
and
already
especially
knows the
if it's just for like a scene like Anakin and Ahsoka had. That'd be awesome if we got like both of them and oh man, there's so many cool ideas of what could go down.
But if he was gonna appear to somebody, it would definitely be
Ezra.
It would
Ezra or Hera.
Yeah, or Hera.
Or Jason. We do know that Jason has some Force sensitivity, which there we go. That's what I want to see in season 2. Is what's up with that? What's going on with Jason? Like, is he more like his father than we think, or what?
If I had to throw out a heavy prediction, I would probably say if he does, and Hera decides she wants him trained, she's probably going to get Ezra to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
I also
that
think
would make sense.
2,
he would train the son of his master.
The lightsaber battle. So he's very Force sensitive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it would make sense that Ezra would train him because, his master or his father trained him, so he would train the son. I mean, it makes sense.
Right.
There might be some conflict maybe going back and forth between Hera and Ezra on that because, the fact that she lost Kanan and all this kind of stuff. And she may not necessarily she lost
she lost a lot
necessarily agree. She may not necessarily agree with the path that he might be choosing, but at the same time.
Yeah, I think I can definitely tell that Hera is a mite protective of him, but that makes sense, and I would love to see him maybe not growing into his own into the next season, but maybe like saying like, yeah, okay, he's Force sensitive, I can't just not train him or have him trained.
So season 2, here's what we do know about it.
Ahsoka's going to be in it.
Clearly. It's going to be 8 episodes. All of the episodes, again, are written by Dave Filoni.
Okay.
Bryce Dallas Howard is going to direct at least 2 episodes.
Awesome.
That name sounds familiar.
She's excellent. She's excellent, dude.
She's done a lot.
She's the gal from Jurassic Park. She's the redheaded gal.
Well, she also directed some episodes of The Mandalorian.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm just trying to put a face with the name. And if you,
that didn't do anything. What's her name?
Did you see Jurassic World?
No.
Oh, okay. Then you probably might.
I mean, I did as a kid, but I don't remember. What did you say her name was? Bryce
Dallas Howard.
Yeah, it's Ron Howard's daughter.
I've never seen this chick in my life. Who are you?
Wow.
Oh, she was Gwen Stacy in Spider-Man 3. Never mind.
There you go. Yeah.
There you go.
So here are the confirmed characters for season 2. Obviously, Ahsoka, Sabine, Hera, Shin Hati, Ezra, Anakin, Balin, Huang, Thrawn, Chopper, Enoch, and Zeb is confirmed for season 2. Enoch is the head.
Captain Enoch. He's the one that had the gold stormtrooper face.
Oh, that guy rocked.
Yeah, that's Captain Enoch.
Wait, okay, I actually have a thought on this. I really like the I'm gonna call them Thrawn troopers because I don't know what they're actually called. I like the like gold and like the red like fabric. It's very indicative of Thrawn's love of art, which is something we very much know he has from Rebels. He's very much, like I said, he's regal. He knows art, but gold it's fantastic. That is actually the Japanese art of kintsugi. It is showing beauty in like things that are broken. So if pottery breaks, they'll put it back together not just with glue but with gold tint to show the cracks. And
that's what we were talking about when we did the Rise of Skywalker episode when they reforged Kylo Ren's helmet. It was
that was a really cool form. Yeah, I fucking love that. But yeah, I think his reverence for art really shone through the way that he was putting his stormtroopers in the hardest fits known to man, which is a Gen Z thing. I realize neither of you would understand that sentence. They looked really cool, but like Gen Z way of saying it, basically. They looked fucking awesome. Whatever.
Yeah, you try to say we're old guys? What the hell?
Yes. I know at least one of you is 53. I don't know how old you are, JD.
I'm 29 plus shipping and handling.
That's a lot of shipping and handling.
That's a lot of damn shipping and handling.
If that's how long it took to ship and handle my package, I think I'd just cancel you. Also, let's not comment on the phrase shipping and handling my package. Let's just move on.
Oh, you're no fun.
Let's move on. We do not need to make this conversation about my package.
All right. Final thoughts on the first season or the second season?
It blows. No, it's fantastic. I really do credit Ahsoka with reinvigorating my love for Star Wars in a major way. I mean, I'm sure you could tell, Dad, because I went from like barely ever talking about Star Wars, other than with you, to planning a whole fucking Star Wars campaign elsewhere. And it was reinvigorating, and it's fantastic. And Dave Filoni continues to know what he's doing. The guy that plays Ezra is a total man, babe. That's my thoughts on it.
Okay. JD?
Look, I get one. I get one too.
Final thought.
No, it's. I know it. A lot of people when Rebels went away. I was actually at Star Wars Celebration when they announced that Rebels was going away, and the people that were sad about it, and the people that wanted to see it continue and the story continue. I know how excited they were to hear that the Ahsoka series was coming out, and even when Ahsoka came into live action, people were like just thrilled and excited. That whole season was just such a mind blowing experience, and then to them to go, oh, by the way, we're going to be continuing Ahsoka's adventures, and it's basically going to pick up where Rebels left off. People were just excited to see it happen, and I'm glad they hit it out of the park with not only the reunion of old characters and the introduction of live action versions of old characters, but to introduce new characters and people that really added and contributed very well to the Star Wars mythos overall, and to the story of Ahsoka and the Rebels crew and that kind of stuff. And to see that come to fruition, and to see that we're going to get a season 2. And from what has been explained about season 2 so far is that it's going to be very epic in the sense of it's going to be a very large, dramatic space battle throughout most of the series, and that is going to be that return to just it's going to be great raw action. But I know that he's going to write a great story for it too, and I think that's going to make. I think it's going to make all the difference in the world. I think it's going to be exciting to see how that plays out. And like I said, I'm excited to see Rory McCran pick up the mantle of Balin Skull, and to see how and where that all plays out and how that ends. And my hope is in those eight episodes, they're able to do it with consistency and make it make sense. I think one of our biggest criticisms, I know you and I, Steve, have always said that we do wish that they were a little bit longer, that they'd actually go the full hour so they can let the story cook and let it actually gain momentum and do that kind of stuff. So I'm hoping that what they're planning, that they'll be able to do that, because so far Ahsoka season 1, like I said, was great, and I want to see that awesomeness and that story continue in an epic way in season 2. So I hope they continue to do that.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to season 2. I'm really looking forward to the reunion of Zeb and Ezra. Yeah, it was a great show. I'm sure season 2 will be great as well, especially with Howard at the helm of a couple of them. Looking forward to those. So, all the new folks in the chat, thanks for coming along, and all the old folks too. Thanks, Blue, for coming on and talking Ahsoka with us.
Don't worry, I'm always down to get reminded why I don't hang out with you guys. I'm kidding. I kid. I'm always happy to be here. It's just been a long time since I've given a shit about Star Wars, and that's kind of changing. I'm always happy to be here. Okay, you get one whatever. You can't just keep saying the rest of the show is just me talking while JD says whatever. But I'm always happy to be here. It's a hell of a time. I'm sure I'll be back within the next calendar year, so talk about some bullshit or another.
And in the meantime, we will see you on our Star Wars role-playing games.
And you can find me on the Tabletop Lounge YouTube channel. We do TTRPGs. That is the channel. That's the whole point. We're doing Operation Flash Frozen, which is he's in it. I don't know if this is the actual order. Yeah, he's in it. It's a spy campaign. It's a lot of fun. We do it every other Wednesday, and I'm going to be doing a Star Wars campaign. And I had to talk about it before I left. I gotta go. I gotta use the bathroom really bad. Let's wrap this up, folks.
Come back next week. If we didn't already scare you off. Next week, we will be talking about the show Acolyte. Not again, it will not be a hate fest. We will be talking about what we like. So come back next week. And if you'd like to see our other episodes, just go back to the replays. Make sure that you subscribe to our YouTube channel, like, and all that stuff. And then make sure you jump on our Discord. Hang out with us over there. Yes, again, you can find us by going to bio.link/Rebel Nerd Radio. We'll see you next week. And may the Force be with you.